Alright guys, so today I'm reviewing TMNT Shellraiser at Nickelodeon Universe in the American Dream Mall. This is the world's steepest roller coaster and is built by Gerstlauer, and this ride has quite a few surprising moments, so I'll get into all of that in this review. To start, this ride's kind of in a tough location to get to. It's in the bottom right corner of the park, and the entrance is kind of tucked away. If you see like a bunch of lockers over by the balloon Ferris wheel thing, then just keep going straight after that, and you'll see like a pizza truck with the Ninja Turtles in it, and that's where the entrance is. Just go behind that and you'll find it. So this thing actually had a decent line, but not the biggest in the park or anything. And I think it's mainly because of that bad location of the entrance. Now, once you get into the ride vehicle, you want to try to get to the front row. I know people say there's a pothole at the bottom of the first drop if you sit in the front, but I couldn't feel any pothole. So, unless you are really worried about that pothole, which on my ride experience didn't exist, then definitely sit in the front. That's where you want to go on these Gerstlauer Eurofighters, because there's only 2 seats and you're not going to feel that extra whip in the back. So just take the front so you can get the good view of the drop and everything like that. So you're going to start with a 180-degree turn to the left, and then you're going to dip down, not really getting any airtime there, but then turn to the right 180 degrees, and then go through a nice little heartline roll, deliver some good hang time, and that's going to be a theme with this ride, so get used to that. And then you're going to slow down a little bit, and then take a little dip down, and then you're going to hit the most shockingly forceful launch I think I've ever felt. I think this is my favorite launch I've been on, only to King to Ka and Top Thrill Dragster. Yes, ahead of Storm Runner, ahead of Full Throttle, all those good launches. This is better than. And I think part of it is that it shoots you at such a fast speed. Like, it only hits like around 60 miles an hour, but you just go so fast. Like, you're up to that top speed and just that. Like, it's so quick, this launch. I don't know the exact acceleration rate, but I assume it's around like 2 seconds or something like that. It felt like, I don't know, maybe it's longer, and I just missed King Ka, but it's something like that. But it's really fast. This is my third favorite launch I've been on. This is an amazing way to start off the ride, other than that heartline roll. Now, after that, you're gonna almost, I don't even know what to call this. It's like a corkscrew, but I don't want to call it a corkscrew because it's more of a top hat. Like, it feels more like a top hat, but it's a corkscrew. But because you kind of like just stall up there upside down at the top of the building, it's really high up. It's really cool. You got a lot of good hang time up there. But then you fall back down and go into a banana roll, which I've never experienced a banana roll before this. I didn't think it was going to be that great, but you actually get some pretty good whip through it, and that's a pretty good element. And then you come back out of that, and you go through one more version that's pretty fun, and then, oh my gosh, you'll hit this insane ejector airtime hill. Yes, ejector airtime on a Gerstlauer. That main focus is inversions, and you hit that airtime hill, and it's you just fly out of your seat. You have over the shoulder restraint, so it's not quite as good as it could be, but it still delivers some insane airtime, which is a reason to definitely try get some room. And from the day I was there, the ops did leave a little room, so that was great. Good ops there, fast, efficient, leave room. So yeah, good ops there. So then after that amazing airtime moment, you'll hit the brakes, but it's not over. You're making a turn into the vertical lift hill. Again, I love vertical lift hills. They're really fun. Probably my second favorite lift hill, as weird as that sounds, only to Mavericks. And then you'll come over and crest, and look over the drop, but you're not gonna fall. It's just gonna hang you there for like 15 seconds. It's really weird. I was expecting like 5 seconds, like a dive coaster, but it hangs you there for so long. It feels like you're actually stuck, but you get a great view of the city. You know, they put these windows out there so you can get a good view of the city before you plunge. 121.5 degrees. Yes, a half a degree steeper than Takabisha. And it's the drop, it's kind of underwhelming, honestly. I was expecting this to be the highlight of the ride. It definitely wasn't. It was probably that airtime hill, but this is still, again, it's a beyond vertical drop. It's fun, but I think what really kills it is the fact that you're already at, I don't know the exact angle, but it felt something like 60 degrees steep, so it really didn't even feel like a beyond vertical drop. It felt like maybe an 80-degree drop with over the shoulder restraints, and you already were at a complete standstill, so not much momentum heading into it. So I don't know. I honestly maybe like Tantrums drop even more than it. I don't know, probably just because you have momentum coming into it, and it actually feels like a beyond vertical drop. So yeah, they just probably have that there for the novelty of, oh, you have to look over before you plunge down 121.5 degrees, but really it doesn't feel like that. And then you'll level out, go through, I think you go through a dive loop, then cut back, and then an Immelman, but it could be Immelman, then cut back, then dive loop. I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to the exact elements. I was just trying to have fun on the ride, which I certainly did. But yeah, those last few inversions, they're pretty good. I wouldn't say they're quite as good as the first half's inversions. And then you're going to get a little pop of airtime into the brakes, and then come in to the station and walk down the stairs and get your stuff from the locker if you need to, or just not bring anything to the park like I did pretty much, except my camera. So yeah, that's TMNT Shellraiser. Basically, first half's incredible. Second half's, it's fine, but it isn't anything special. The second half, really, this first half is what makes this ride so good. From the launch, the banana roll, the corkscrew top hat, and that airtime hill, that's probably the highlight of the ride. That first half is really good, but I'm still only going to give this coaster a 9 out of 10 just because I would have liked that second half to be a bit better. So that's my review on TMNT Shellraiser and Nickelodeon Universe in the American Dream Mall. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.